Andy here from cryptocompare.com, bringing you another cryptocurrency video. So we've been day trading again for the past few days, selling Tron on Binance. I have been dabbling in a few more of these dApps. Well, there's not much anything on in the world of crypto. So one of them I want to talk to you about briefly today is Dice3d. So this one, a lot of the whales have jumped into this one now really early. And the reason I'm into it is pure and simple for the dividends. The dividends seem to be picking up really nicely. They're practically covering one token for one Tron, which is really good. So we'll talk to you briefly about Dice3d. One of the initiatives, or one of the incentives, sorry, that they have is they have an energy bank. So this launched probably about 4 or 5 days ago. What they done, so not only can you get money from the Dice coin dividend, you can also get a percentage back for donating your Tron to help them with their energy. So what they've done here is they've created a pool where they will freeze 5 million Tron. They will then pay it out after 7 days. Oh, sorry, if your withdrawal, once you make your withdrawal, will be exceeded in 7 days after the request is made. So basically, you donate some of your Tron to them, that gets frozen up into the 5 million. Obviously, then estimated interest based on that, they do pay it out every 24 hours based on how much Tron you have frozen with them. And then, obviously, if you wanted to unfreeze that amount, you'd have to wait 7 days because they'd have to unfreeze it and wait a couple of days from the Tron network. Yeah, so that's one way of doing it. They have the dividends, the DCX dividends. So you can see it's really early for this. They're just on the second stage of mining now. So it initially started with 1,000 Tron for one Dice token. They did have a problem with the contract initially, and they had to airdrop and change the token. But they fixed all that now, fixed the issues. The devs are really active in the Telegram group. They're listening to the community. They're making the changes. It does spin really fast. It's a lot faster than a lot of the other dApps out there now. I tend to just put it on auto bet on one window. I'll show you why in a moment. I mean, you can see we don't have many frozen yet. So we have 282. Obviously we've been mining a bit. We have like 7.4. But you can see that for 282 frozen, we're actually going to get 397 Tron in 3 hours. So this is one of the reasons why I'm jumping on this now. And I'll show you why. We have about, let's just have a quick look. I think it was about 2,000 Tron. There seems to be issues still with the Tron grid. So about 1,500 Tron now. If we have a look at our records. So I've been betting under 96 or over 4, like a lot of them. The only thing is it only shows you like the top 20 of your records. You can't go back through them to see your losses. It's a bit frustrating. But what I'm actually doing now is, because it costs 1,020 Tron for one Dice token, I'm actually mining with 10% per spin. So you see it takes me 10 spins to mine one Dice token. But I started off with 2,000 just to see. And then so far, if we have a quick look back, we've got probably just shy of about 8 tokens at the moment. We're down about 15. So you can have a bit of bad running. It does seem to be hit quite a lot of these high numbers. You can see it's going quite fast here. A lot of people doing the same as me under 98. But you're doing it under 98 and you're not really getting much back. Because if we look under 98, you can see that for 102 you're getting half a Tron back a spin. Now obviously they've got 5 million frozen in for energy, and if you got any Tron frozen for bandwidth and energy as well, then that shouldn't be an issue. But it doesn't seem right. I mean, I've lost quite a few times on a 98 for 99 and 100. If I'm going to mine, I'm probably going to do it at 96 because I want to make sure that I'm actually getting something for it. So I've worked out if I mine on, let's say, 97, or you're getting roughly 1.5 Tron every spin. So say the half Tron covered energy, whether you're still making 1 Tron a spin. So you see there's the multiplier there. The good thing about this, obviously, the link to the white papers there. You can check this out for yourself. As usual, guys, this isn't financial advice. Just do your own homework and due diligence on a lot of these. I mean, some of the ones that launched months ago, apart from TRON Dapp, are kind of dying a death now. And obviously, you got the smart contract the kind of idle games like Shrimp Farm and everything that happened on ETH come out on Tron and take people's money. So do your own homework, due diligence. Obviously only put into these games what you can afford to lose. Do what I am doing and a lot of other people are doing. I would suggest is obviously have a bankroll, so to speak. Put so much money into these games at the beginning, obviously to mine them more than obviously to gamble with them. And then once you've got the coins, then see them as faucets where they just make so much money for you each day in the Tron. And then depending on how much Tron you get, immediately take 50% out and throw it over to a different wallet. So for me, I've been sending it back to Binance. And then obviously depending on the site, you can see I've been trading. I'll go on that in a moment before the end of the video. But obviously I've been trading or day trading Tron, but there's not really much swings at the minute because it just keeps going up on the upside. I did sell some of them at 3 cents at the 8.50 mark, but I do think it's going to rally up pre the big bit-to-rent airdrop, and we'll talk about that again, like I said, at the end of the video. But yeah, they've only got the one game at the moment. They are going to bring out other games. I think for now they're just trying to focus on getting this game good, getting it work. You can see how fast it rolled there. I mean, straight, let's say if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, it's taking like 4 seconds a roll. Obviously I can put it on auto, but obviously for the sake of this video I'm doing that. What I have actually found out though, I don't know if it's just me, but with actually pressing this button I've not lost yet, whereas on auto I've lost. Now I can't sit there all night and just keep pressing buttons, but it might be something if I'm doing a bit of work in the background. I can keep doing it and keep mining, but I can't just keep pressing. Anyway, okay, so we've got Dice3d. Good thing about this, and one that's different from any other apps out there, is they're actually going to start burning the token as well. And then at a later date, they will allow you to play with the dice tokens. So I'll keep you updated about this one. If you like the idea or like the thought of this one, there's a link in the description below. Another one that we're kind of having a little play around with at the moment is Crazy Dogs. It's just a smart contract game basically, but it's done on greyhound racing. If you're going to mine this token, the dividends are quite good on this as well. You basically just pick the bitty dog, which is the odds of basically 95% in your favour. At the moment, 100 Tron is one dog token. So it's really easy to mine. There's only been 187,000 mined so far out the initial stage of it's one stage 1 of 2 now, but out the initial stage. It does seem to take a lot of bandwidth, this one though. I have tried to speak to him in a Telegram to find out why. Not really had anything to see, like I say, other people are querying it there and seem to blame it on the Tron grid issue. But yeah, definitely be a bit careful, don't put any more money in these than you can afford to. But I'm just playing around with the 50% of my dividends that I get each day. And then the other 50%, this is what I'm doing with them. So you can see I've been day trading Tron for quite a while. Obviously these are just horizontal lines, but you can see that it's on the up now, and it's probably going to test the levels that it was back in April and May. Obviously when we got BitConnect coming out, I think it's the 7th of April, they said they're going to do the airdrop here. So what I can actually see, I think we're going to see a repeat of this pattern here, which is starting to happen here, and then we'll run up and we'll test this level here, the 1,000 Satoshi level. And I think we'll probably rattle around in the 1,000 Satoshi level until the airdrops happened. And I do think we'll probably drop back down to around about the 800, 750 mark. You can see it's getting to the overbought stage now. Volume still coming in. If we look back here, it did stay in the overbought for quite a while. So I do think we're going to see a replica of this pattern. If we jump into, I do day trading, so we do it on the 15 and 5 minutes. You can see it's actually starting to turn and go down now. So I sold at 850, where was it, around about here, which is quite lucky to be honest, because I didn't expect it to go that high. I don't know if I begrudge selling at 850, depending on what I've just shown you, but we'll soon see. Mouse playing up there, but you can see it looks like it's going to drop again now. It's going to curve back round. It'll probably go, it'll probably retest this level here with this volume. I mean, we will do other videos on on day trading, I think. But at the moment, a lot of people are just looking for the next big thing, and this is Dapp's until it isn't. So until we see the start of a turn in the bull market, we've had obviously ETFs been pulled out as well with the CBOE Van Eck. So I do think Tron is still probably the coin to watch and the coin to be invested in the short term until your drop. You can see obviously Bitcoin's down today. Let's just refresh that actually. So it's staying thereabouts, but Tron is the only one in the top. Tron's now 8th, just overtook Stellar. You can see it's 2.3% up in a day. You can see its pattern's completely different to Tron now. It's on its own blockchain. It's just doing its own thing. We probably will see 3 cents tomorrow. I do think it will carry on going up to obviously November 7th of February. But yeah, so for those of you looking to still make some sort of daily income out of cryptocurrency, Tron seems to be the best bet at the moment. Obviously there's lots of dApps out there, so do your own homework and due diligence. But if you fancy try Dice3d or Crazy Dogs Live or any other ones that we've been looking at recently over other videos, such as the Tron Fish game and Tron Vegas, then the links are in the description below. But until next time everybody, goodbye.